is Thomas, we're Design Space. So most professionals and most creatives in the AEC industry use some form of 3D design software today. And with the advent of virtual reality, it's only a matter of time when we start designing in virtual reality itself. And so what we're going to see in a second is the application we built this weekend. It's a prototype to explore how urban designers can make basic volumetric studies in virtual reality. So what is the value of designing in virtual reality? Well, first of all, most of you guys have tried it. If you haven't, please come down afterwards to try it out. You see, you get it much better when you see it. You get a sense of space and the perception that you don't get from regular 3D software. You have this whole space that you can modify yourself and work in. And especially for design collaboration, there's a lot of potential. I myself have worked for an architecture studio in Brussels that worked closely together with an affiliate in Boston. And we had to work together often on design problems, and what we would do is Skype and sketch things on paper and show it in front of the camera. That's no way to work. So with VR, you can solve these collaboration problems over long distances. You just step into the same virtual space and work on the same virtual model. And so that's why I think it's very interesting to work on how should we interact with these type of models, how can we place and create new models inside of the space. So I'll just talk about what's happening on the screen, and you guys can come listen afterwards. So what you have is basically a virtual workspace with a 3D model on top of that. So the virtual workspace is on scale, and what I just did there is set the scale for the entire world. So you can set it to a scale that you're familiar to work with, 1/100, 1/1000. Architects and urbanists are already used to working on scale models like this, on abstract representations. But you can also set it to first-person perspective, 1/1 scale, and get an accurate idea of how big something is. What I'm doing now is I have a library of reference images that I can load in and put on top of a board, or I can load them in and put it on top of the table. That's and I can use it as a reference image and start blocking out buildings that are on the drawing. So that's how you would make a new 3D model. So you're going to see in the video all the other functionality, but I'll just quickly give you a brief of what we implemented this weekend. Then you can go for questions while you look at the stuff. So what we had before the weekend was just the virtual space and the interaction model, where you move virtual models around. What we implemented this weekend was the tool set that you see on the left control. You'll see that where you have the library of reference images. There's a tool to draw in 3D space. So if you have a 3D model, you can add with just basic sketch lines an outline of the building you want to build there. And you also have a tool for placing simple blocks inside of the space. So with that, there you go. So this is also an existing model, so you can load in models from other software and use it inside of the space. And then, there you go. You can use it as a base for your design research. So here I'm sketching out a basic volume that you could have there. And this sketch is paired to the global geometry. So you can actually scale it with the rest of the world and still get a good idea of how big something is for the sketching process. There we go. Well, if there's any questions, please feel free to ask.